What's up, y'all? It's one culture to run an elephant. You know it's a lifestyle, not a trend. You dig? Um, just real quick, man. I want to touch on fatherhood. Maybe a couple weeks ago in the news, you might have seen um, a 6-year-old girl got shot. I think she was 6 or 7. Got shot with 6 bullets. Um, I'm not sure. I think it was in Chicago. Anyhow, her father had took her to a McDonald's, and his car ended up getting sprayed with bullets. Um, Allegedly, the father had pissed on the grave of his enemy. I guess he's into the gang life or whatever like that. And allegedly, the video of him pissing on the grave of his enemy, right? And so allegedly, before the murder took place, allegedly he went down the enemy street with his daughter in the car and pretty much antagonized the enemy, right? My thing is this. Well, before we get there, then he goes on news and he talks about he wants justice for his daughter, whatever, you know what I mean? Um, my thing is this. If you're going to be out there in that life doing what you do, keep that to yourself, right? See, as a father, there's certain roles you're supposed to play, right? As a man, I don't care what nobody says, there's a role you're supposed to play. As a man, as a father. Period. I don't care what society tells you, toxic masculinity, all this dumb shit. No, as a man, as a father, there are certain roles you're supposed to play. When you have children, one of your characteristics or roles or responsibilities is to protect, is to protect, is to protect your family, your children, your mom, your whatever. You know the deal. So my thing is this. Keep that to yourself. If you want to gangbang, if you want to be out there in the streets, you know the trouble, the risk that comes with it. You know this already. This is what you signed up for. The chance of you getting murdered, your family getting murdered, whatever the case may be, right? This is what you signed up for. This is what you accepted. Why would you take your daughter with you anywhere knowing you have enemies in the same fucking town that you live in? Knowing the alleged allegations that you've been accused of doing. You intentionally put your daughter at risk. How can you as a father get on TV with tears? Sound like you was faking to me, to be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't feeling it. Because he know what he had done, right? He know he put his daughter in harm's way. So he would, I just know if I would, you know what I mean? It's just different. I really wasn't feeling his sympathy. I wasn't really feeling sympathetic for him. Um, you're driving around in a known vehicle, obviously, that your enemies know that you drive. And you put your daughter in the car with you. Rule number one, as a father, you protect. So if I'm out there gangbanging, doing all this other crazy wild shit, and they know me, and my enemies know me, why would I put my daughter or son in the car with me anywhere I go? If I'm going to see my son or visit my daughter or something, I'm taking a different vehicle. I'm not going to be at my mama's house or my house. I'm going to be somewhere in a different town where I'm not known. This is what I have to do as a father. I have to protect my child. I can't be riding around the same city I got enemies in with my child. I can't walk to the corner store with my child in the car. I mean, holding my son's hands, going to the corner store. It's a risk. It's a risk. Why would I put my child in jeopardy if I love my child based off the fuckery shit I'm doing? Come on, man. Y'all out there, y'all wilding out. You don't got no life insurance policy. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't got no life insurance policy. You ain't got no bread saved up. Out there putting in work for whatever reason. But you putting your kids in danger. You putting your moms in danger. You putting your little brother in danger. Your little sister in danger. Right? Now they know where you live at. They know what kind of car you drive. Maybe you're not even driving the car. Maybe your daughter driving the car. Your sister driving the car. Your mom is driving the car. Tinted windows. They ain't got time to think about who's in that car. They gonna wet it up. You see what I'm saying? So you put everybody in risk when you doing shit like that. And just have it. He gets shot one time. Right? We know that story. It's like the drunk driver. He kills the whole family, but he survives. Ain't that some shit? As a man, as a father, you have to protect your kids. In more ways than one. But I say he didn't love his daughter. Why I say that? Why I say he don't love his daughter? Is because he would have never put her in that car and took her anywhere. If I know I'm gangbanging and I live in a community where I have enemies, I'm not taking my son nowhere with me. Because I know the chances I can run into danger right then and there. I'm not putting my son in my shit, knowing I know what could happen to him. That means I don't love him if I'm willing to take him to the store and take that risk. I'm not putting him in jeopardy intentionally. I'm not going to do it. Come on, man. That shit bothers me as a man, as a father. And then you want to get on TV and cry. You should be in prison. You should be in jail. You just as bad as the niggas who pulled the trigger. Because you antagonized that shit. You antagonized it. And then you want to ride around with your daughter in a whip, taking her to McDonald's, in a car you known for driving. Come on, my nigga. And you want to get on TV and cry? And act for justice? You should be in prison yourself, my nigga. You should be in prison yourself. Whatever time the judge gave them, you should do double. Because you know better. The mom could have went and got them McDonald's. You could have stayed at home. Knowing the shit you allegedly did. It wasn't no random drive-by. They know who the fuck they was shooting at. Come on, man. Y'all gotta step the fuck up, man, and step the fuck back. You got to. There's kids out here getting killed.